Good morning, dear students. Today I will explain you the exercise 1.2. But before going for the exercise 1.2, let us discuss some of the properties of integers. The first one, properties of addition and subtractions. I am explaining you. At first, the first property is closure property. To explain the closure property, I would like to give one example. Say, if we add 5, that is an integer, 2 minus 3, the sum is 2. That is also an integer. And if you subtract minus 3 minus say 7 equal to minus 3 minus 7, that is minus 10, that is also an integer. That means integers are closed. Integers are closed under addition and subtractions. Integers are closed under addition and subtraction, both the things. That is to say, the integer plus integer would be equal to integer, or integer minus integer will be equal to integer. Now, come to the second property, that is commutative property. By giving the example, I will clarify you the commutative property. Say, if you add 3 and 5, the resultant number is very equal to 5 plus 3, that is 8 is equal to 8. In other terms, that is explained, A is an integer and B is an integer is equal to B plus A, where A and B are integers. This rule is called commutative property. And take care, 3 plus 5 is equal to 5 plus 3. But if you go for subtraction, say 8 minus 7, is that equal to 7 minus 8? Let us verify here. In this situation, what do we get? 1, and here is not equal to minus 1. What did it clarify? It clarified that commutative property does not apply for the subtraction. So we can say addition is commutative. See the statement, addition is commutative for integer, but subtraction is not commutative. Let me write up clearly. Commutative property is addition is commutative, subtraction is not commutative. Now come to the third property, that is associative property. Come. Once again, by giving one example, I would like to explain you. If you add 5 to the sum of 3 and 9, the same result we have been getting if we add the sum of 5 and 3 to the 9. See how? 5 plus 12 is equal to 8 plus 9. Is it clarified that 17 is equal to 17? Hence, we describe the associative property as, let the integers A, B and C are integers, then we can say A plus B plus C would be equal to A plus B plus C. That means the sum of two integers B plus C is added to the A is equivalent to the sum of two integers A and B added to the C. Now, let us discuss about the exercise 1.2 now. Now, look at the exercise 1.2. In the exercise 1.2, the first sum, and that is in the page number 8. It has been asked, write down pairs of integers whose number A sum is -7. Let us consider, let one of the integer be four. According to question, if we consider another integer to be x, then we will get the both of the integers and other be x. According to question, 4 sum is -7, so plus another integer x equal to -7. I think if you solve it for x, say x equal to -7, after transposing 4 from the LHS to RHS, you will get -4. Therefore, x equal to -11. If you follow these steps, then you can solve the one number sum like this, all the sums. Come to the two number sum. In the second sum also, write a pair of negative integers whose difference gives 8. We need to write negative integers and the difference gives 8. Let the one of the negative integer be -9 and another be x. According to question, if we subtract x from -9, of course we must get, according to the question asked, 8. Now try to find out the value of x. After transposing x to that side, we can write minus 9 minus 8 equal to x. Therefore, x equal to minus 9 minus 8, that is minus 17. If you follow these steps, you can solve all the sums of two numbers. As I have solved only one sum for you, remaining sums are very similar. As I have assumed one integer optional, it's totally up to you. Whatever the value you want to take, you can. But another value, the x, that is to be found. Now try to find out other remaining values also for B and C. Come to the 3 number sum now. In the 3 number sum, in a quiz, two teams has, both of the teams have played and the score of both of the teams have been given here. So the score of team A, that will be equal to all the sum of all the scores of all the rounds they had played. That is minus 4, minus 40, not 4, minus 40 plus 10 plus 0, that is equal to minus 40 plus 10, you will get minus 30. Then find out the score of team B. Very similarly as I have found the score of team A. Now then match them. And the score of team B in 3 successive rounds are given as 10 plus 0 plus minus 40. Once again, 10 is positive number and minus 40 is negative number. After performing the addition, we get that it is once again minus 30. See the arrangement of integers. Minus 40 appeared here for team A, minus 40 appeared here for team B. 10 appeared here for team A, 10 also appeared here for team B. And 0 appeared here for team A, and that also appeared here for team B. So think about the associative property we had learnt about. A plus B plus C was equal to A plus B plus C. It does not matter. And the commutative property also, A plus B is equal to B plus A. So this satisfies the associative property, and the result we concluded, both team scored equal. And can we say that we can add integers in any order? Clearly we had seen here that we can add the integers in any order. These 3 integers has only been added. These 3 integers have only been added in for team A and for team B both. What is the result? The resultant number for both of them is minus 30. So we can say that we can add integer in any order. Yes, we can add integers in any order. In any order. Now, after going through this, come to the last and 4 number sum, that is the fill in the blanks. For the 1 number and 2 number also I had explained you to assume the x. Here I don't think that you need to assume the x, because so far we have learned the properties: commutative property, closure property and associative property. Try to find out in the 4 number, as I am explaining one for the 4 number. The page number, it is 9. By mistake I have written page number 8, page 9 it is. The 4 number sum is C minus 5 plus minus 8 was equal to minus 8 plus. Think about the rule. What was the rule? A plus B is equal to B plus A. Of course, commutative property. Minus 8 plus, this is the blank. To make them equal according to commutative property, what should appear there? See, minus 8, minus 5. Follow the properties explained, and now try to solve the exercise. The remaining sums of 4, as this was the A number, B, C and D are also associated with the one of the, in the B number. See, think about additive identity. I had explained you 0 is the additive identity. For the C number, additive identity and additive inverse. For the third one, you will use additive inverse. For the fourth one, that is associative property, and the fifth one, that is also associative property. Following this much advices, you can solve this exercise. I will explain you the next exercise, the next class also. Thank you.